Anthony Jordan, reporting for Lifestyle on Ben. Today we're at a different location. We're outside enjoying the great British summer weather, and we're joined by none other than a Canadian rapper who's been doing amazing stuff ever since the age of 13. At the age of 15, he won a talent. He came second place in the talent competition. He's been doing amazing stuff. We're talking about Prestege. Prestege, welcome.
Welcome. I thank the UK for having me. You guys got a wonderful city here. First time out here in England. I'm loving it. Been doing a lot of shows and whatnot, making a lot of networking and stuff. I think you guys have a lot of great talent out here, and I'm definitely trying to network as well and get to know a lot of the artists that are up and coming.
Brilliant, brilliant. Talking of the UK artists that you've heard, any that you'd like to mention that have stuck out?
Well, a lot of the guys that are doing it big right now, there's so many to name, but I would say a few that I'm really feeling are Tiny Tempa, Gigs, K Coke. There's an R&B artist I met named Lila LaFleur. She's doing her thing. She does R&B. A couple other artists out here as well. My boy Mr. E, he does rap as well. So a lot of artists doing their stuff. A lot of people. I've been talking to different labels, different production companies, and so on. So
brilliant, brilliant. So tell us what kicked off Prestege's rap career? What got you into the game?
Basically, I was involved with the music. I was into rap music and different kinds of music, but I used to listen to a lot of Nas. He had an album when he first came out called Illmatic, and that was one of my favorite raps, one of my favorite, CDs. And the more I listened to it, I used to just rap and go to school and sing other people's songs. But then eventually I started rapping my own songs, and people were saying, you know what, you're really good at that. You should take it up. You should get serious with it. So I went to a studio, did a couple songs, and then next thing you know, people were saying, yo, I could put you on a show to perform those songs. So I did a couple contests, won some competitions, and then I started recording professional tracks and get it mixed and mastered, drop it off at the radio station. I got a couple singles played, and then I said I'll try and take it to the next level. So I put out a CD, and then I put out a second CD, and now I'm in the process of putting out a third CD. So
amazing stuff. And through this career of releasing all these CDs and everything, you've been noticed by a few top names: Montel Jordan, Drake. How was it like working with these guys?
It was great, man. I mean, worked with Drake not too long back, maybe a couple years ago, 3-4 years. We did a track with my boy Promise. It was for his mixtape, but it was a pleasure to get him on the song. We did that. I think our buddy Amir makes beats as well. So shout out to Amir. MOF. We did a song on one of his productions. Then I ended up getting a hold of Montel Jordan through MySpace, actually. So I spoke with him. I told him that I had a song I wanted to get him on. It was a dedication to black women across the globe, and he was more than willing. So, we can connect on it, and I'd be more than willing to do it depending on how it turned out. So the track came together. I'm trying to get a video done for that song as well. So hopefully, as we approach the new year, we'll be able to get the video done. I'm not sure if it's going to be all in Canada because he's in Atlanta. So some of it might be filmed in the States, some of it might be done there, or even in the UK. Try and get around to a couple spots.
We'd love that. We would absolutely love that. Prestege, Montel Jordan in the UK. This is how they do it.
Yeah, this is how they do it.
Brilliant, brilliant. So having Montel Jordan, Drake, but what I've heard is you like to try and make a name for the Canadian rappers, because most of it's like the US is building.
Yeah, I'm trying to make a name for the Canadian rappers. I mean, there's a couple guys from my city who are doing it, from Toronto. Cardinal Official, you might have heard of. He had his stuff with Akon Dangerous. Drake's been doing it, but aside from those two, there's not that many people that are really standing out of all the artists that are there. So I'm trying to make a difference and be another one to step out into the limelight. And also, if I get that opportunity to get noticed, I can help bring on other artists from the city as well.
Talking of bringing in other artists from the city and that influence that it has of just building those certain names, I heard that for yourself, from the age of 16, you decided to take rap as your main focus. So would you say you'd like to be a role model to younger kids, teach them the right way to go about it, building their career, focusing that way? Yeah,
I would. I mean, a lot of things that you see that rappers portray in their videos that they might say on their songs is not always the case. I know a lot of them do all the stuff that they say, but some of them don't, or sometimes the label might be telling you gotta reflect a certain image to put out there. So I try to do in my music, I try to let the kids know that, you don't gotta smoke because you see someone else smoking, and if you think it's cool or whatever, just be yourself. When you do your tracks, as long as you're doing you and you know that's really what you do, even if it might have a negative impact on someone or outlook, if that's what you really do, no one can really wrong you for being honest and being true to what you're doing. Just be genuine. So that's my message. I try not to talk about violence and stuff like that too much, but I guess all around the world, no matter where you go, violence takes place at some point, or you might know people that are involved in certain things, So
tell us, we've heard you've got 2 mixtapes out already, and then the third one, Heir to the Throne, is being recorded down here partially in England.
It is. The first one was ready from the start. I did that one back, I think, in 2007, and then I had another one called A Diamond in the Rough, which I released earlier this year. That was beginning of March. So now I'm trying to get one called Heir to the Throne. That one should be done. Hopefully, I'm hoping to get it done end of this month, so it might not be out till August, about beginning of August. I have to work with a producer named Mbella. He's in Leeds, so it's about 3 hours away from London. But I'm gonna go out there before I leave to go back to Canada and get some work done with him in the studio. I also did a couple tracks on his productions at studios that I've gone to, West Drayton, Deep Impact Recordings. Shout out to them as well. Deepak's got it going on. One of the best studios I've been to so far out here. A couple other studios I've been going to. So I'm just trying to, find out what's the best spots for video shoots and whatnot of that nature. I'm trying to get a couple videos done before I go back as well. So
Again, here in all these locations, West Drayton, everywhere, Leeds, you've been over to more UK places than most people who live in the UK. Hard working throughout. Yeah. And on top of that, I hear you're touring the rest of Europe. You're going to certain places in Europe. Yeah,
I'm supposed to be going to Holland. I'll be going out to Holland probably for about maybe 5 days, 4 days. Just put on a couple shows out there. Also, there's a studio out there. I'm supposed to be working with a producer. I'm not sure who he is yet, but apparently he's well known. So should be real good. Good luck.
Absolutely. Getting your name out there, the hard work required, it's what you need to do, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, it pays off as much as you might think that, you're drained, you're exhausted, you don't have no time to sleep, and, you're barely able to do what you want to do because it's always business, music. But in the long run, I think it'll pay off for me. So I'm trying to dedicate myself to it.
Yeah, most definitely. We wish you the best of luck. For anyone who hasn't heard Prestege before, can we have a little freestyle? Or?
Yeah, definitely. I could drop a little something for you. I got something I'm saying. Fans love my music, so they saying that your boy's hot. Haters want to kill me, so they praying that the boy drop. Hoping that your boy flops, hoping for a boycott. But right now, looking like the boy's never gonna stop. Black corners when I'm repping with my boy Doc. Each and every day is something new that your boy bought. I'm eating caviar and shrimp, but your boy's not. Wrist full of diamonds got me shining like a coin shop. Yeah, I run the raps cause I know I'm nice with them. They worth every line, so you gotta pay the price for them. $9.99 or a 10-pound holler flat. If you ain't got it, go and get it, then come holler back. Cause you a smaller cat, but me, I'm a baller cat. You just want a piece of pie, but I want all of that. The big dollar stacks, new gears, wallet stack. Looking like a legend in the making, you could call it that. Cause I'm a block boss, I make sure my block floss. The game without me, that's like chicken without hot sauce. But I ain't got soft, I'm just making guap toss. 90 to 100 is probably close to what my tops cost. Don't hate it cause I'm cocky and I'm getting dough. Spanish chicks dig me, call me Poppy when I'm spitting flows. I got the sickest rhymes, if not the sickest trying. Rap like a younger Cool J with way sicker lines. Keep my swagger tight cause no I'm not the average type. I don't get the pattern right, I just go and grab a mic.
What can I say? We heard there are punchy lines here, people. This is amazing. Wow. And is that on one of the mixtapes that's out at the moment?
Not yet. I'm planning on putting it on one of the mixtapes coming up, but it hasn't been dropped on anything so far.
Okay. I loved it.
So we got a lot of things in the works going on, so I'm trying to just place everything on the right beats and get it together so it meshes properly.
I loved it. I'm sure everyone watching loved it. So if they want to hear more from Prestege, where's the best place? Is it MySpace, Twitter, Facebook?
MySpace.com/Prestege. I spell it Prestege. Also Facebook.com/Prestege Music. I'm on Twitter as well at Twitter.com/Prestege Music. Reverb Nation/Prestege. So you can catch me on all those sites. Even if you go on YouTube, I got a video I did about a month back called She Blows My Mind. That was for the single after Diamond in the Rough mixtape, featuring my boy Young Squeezy. So it's a hot video. Make sure you check it out. You can also add me. Make sure you add me on Facebook, add me on Twitter, start following me. All that good stuff there.
You heard it. If you want to get in contact with Prestege, it's all there.
Yeah, man.
Well, someone we've met before, Sparky. How was that?
Yes, I actually met Sparky at a show I was doing in Stonebridge at the Pavilion, Stonebridge Pavilion. We did a show there with Queen, another reggae artist as well, but she's the promoter also. And it was a really good show. A lot of artists came out. They had some great talent. I met Sparky there, and he performed. And he also gave me a copy of one of his mix CDs, and he had a track on there with Akon.
Okay, so your music, is it strictly rap, or would you be diversifying into that kind of reggae rap or different kind of flows?
I guess it would be a bit diversified because I sing too. I do a little bit of R&B, mainly on my own tracks. I haven't really done any singing on anyone else's songs, but I'm always open-minded to it. So I'm kind of singing on my stuff, I'm rapping on it. I got some reggae stuff I'm working on, but I haven't actually got it finished yet. I'm kind of putting that aside until the rap thing gets all the way out there, and then...
Okay, so we heard like Nas was a huge influence, amazing stuff for the hip hop. But for your R&B flow and the singing, who would be some of the people who Prestege was listening to growing up?
Oh man, R&B flow. Let me see. We got R. Kelly. Some classic dudes. I think about Montel Jordan as well. Crosses my mind. He's one of the biggest. Who else is there? Jay Holiday. Trey Songz. Along those lines, I think of all those kind of styles when I'm thinking of writing an R&B track. A couple other people. I got some female R&B vocals I like Alicia Keys and so on, and Mariah Carey's and whatnot, Carrie Hilson. So they come to mind when I try to do my thing.
Okay. So, but it's the ladies' man flow that you're listening to with the Trey songs and
and those ones there.
Brilliant. That's amazing. So, what about any other ventures we could see Prestege going into? Acting or?
Well, I'm trying to work on the acting thing. I've spoken to a couple different agencies and stuff that are doing roles where they want to get people doing extras and also main parts as well. But I gotta go do a few auditions and see how everything turns out. So I'd love to get into acting. I guess some people kind of go in with the acting thing first and branch off into music. I'm trying to do the music first and branch into the acting. So nothing wrong with that.
It's all good with a flow like that. They're going to be looking out for you anyway, trying to put you on screen. The Will Smith way.
Yeah, the Will Smith way, you know. I'm also trying to see if I can get a lot of my songs as soundtracks to television shows, programs, movies, that kind of stuff. I'm working on incorporating it in there as well.
Sounds good. So we could have a Prestege intro every week to a new sitcom.
Yo, that's what I'm hoping to do. That's the plan, man.
That's wicked. That's amazing. Yeah. So tell us more of another flow from the second mixtape, or Diamond in the Rough. How did you come up with that name?
Well, basically, there's so many artists trying to do their thing, and I'm not trying to hate on anybody, but I feel that a lot of artists that are coming out are whack. A lot of these guys that are putting out CDs, they suck. And based on the networking that they have or the people that are behind them, they're able to make it big. So I feel like, you know, you got only so many real diamonds, and you got a whole bunch of Cupids, zirconias, and all these rocks and whatever else around. And if you're a real diamond, it's kind of hard for you to shine. So I kind of feel like, you know, I'm a diamond in the rough. Like, I know I can shine, I have the ability to do it, but I just need to get that extra push. So with the CD I just dropped, I was hoping to get that done, and I just thought of that title. It came to me. It kind of suited the tracks with the title of the CD.
So would you say part of developing your career, you have to believe mentally you're the best, and it helps you to go out there?
Yeah, I say definitely. You definitely got to believe in yourself. You got to believe that, you know, you got more than what it takes to make it. Even if you say 100%, you got to say you got 110%. You know, you got to believe in yourself that you can make it without listening to what people say. I mean, sometimes people gas you. They be like, oh, you're the hottest artist I heard, you're going to make it, which is great. Nothing wrong with hearing that. But if you don't believe that yourself, then you're probably not going to make it, most likely. As long as you believe that, even if they tell you that you suck, you still can make it. You can still do your thing. I know I don't suck, but, you know, I've had people tell me before, oh, you know, I wasn't really feeling that track in the past, and I said, well, you know what? You can't please all the people all the time. You know, the majority of the time you can please everyone, but sometimes things don't go your way, so that's life.
As you say, you got to just keep fighting, keep going on, and keep moving forward. Yeah. You know. So after the third mixtape comes out, what would you like to release? Where would the Prestege legacy continue going on from there?
Well, basically, because I have my own record label already, I'm hoping that with the third mixtape being released, I'd be able to get a distribution deal and also a marketing and promotion deal with a record label. That's the main focus right now. If I can get a marketing, promotion, and distribution, I can still take care of the majority of stuff on my end, but get some sort of assistance from them that would help me to branch out to other countries and whatnot, and also get more collaborations with other bigger artists as well in the industry. So that's pretty much the main goal. I'm hoping to get my label to the point where I'm established enough to start signing other talented artists that I know, and put them on my label as well. Also, I'd like to get my own professional studio. If everything works out well enough, I'd like to have a studio where people can come record all that mastering and mixing and whatever. I could take care of it with myself or another engineer being there that's part of my team. Right now I'm going to different studios and whatnot, which is fine. But I guess as you get to a certain level, everyone tries to get their own label, get their own studio, you know. So I'd like to put up my own clothing line at some point, get the clothing out there, hats, t-shirts, all that kind of stuff right now. So,
sorry, what's the name of your record label?
It's Key to Life Entertainment.
Very positive name there.
Yeah, music is my key to life, so for a lot of people it is, but I'm not sure everyone, but for me it's the key to life. So as long as you got music, you know, you feel you got some kind of soul. You got something to soothe you or make you feel relaxed, and that's what it is for me.
That's definitely. Prestege, thank you very much. It's been an absolute pleasure, sir. Definitely. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
Cheers. Anthony Jordan for Lifestyle and Ben with the one and only Prestege. Look out for him. Big stuff. You've got the Facebook, the Twitter, the MySpace. He's all over the place. We're looking to hear big things from him. And most definitely the YouTube. And we're looking out for the UK video with Montel Jordan over here as well.
Black woman.
Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Jordan, Lifestyle and Ben, signing out.